Hello? Hello? Can you guys just comment below if you can hear me? Okay, I'm gonna give 10 minutes for people to join, and then I'm going to start the stream. Yes, I'm going to start the stream in 5-10 minutes. And I'll show you the list of coins that I'm going to cover today. So this is the list that's been sent to me today, so I'm going to cover this list. So I'm going to wait 10 minutes for people to join. I'm going to post in our Facebook group and different groups, and then we're going to start our live stream today. Oops. Where's that gone? There we go. Yeah, few people seems to be joining. I'm just going to wait another 8 minutes, and then I'm going to start. Might start a bit earlier if more people join now. I'll add ADA to the list. I don't know why ADA is not on the list. It's not been requested, but ADA is in an interesting position, so yeah, I've added ADA. Yeah, there's so many coins doing well. This stream might be a long, very long stream. I did take a trade on ZRX as well. It's just in my group. These are the coins my group have requested. I'm going to look at, if you have any more requests, I'll look at them at the end of the stream. What I'll do is I'll also timestamp it, so if people rewatch it at a later time, they'll know which coins are covered when. And I'll start off with Bitcoin at the top. Right, yeah, a few people seem to have joined, so I'm going to start the stream now. And if you're joining late, guys, you can always re-watch it. Dag, I've not heard of this coin, but I'll see if it's on TradingView. Right, okay, so what I will do is I'll leave this list to the next page, and we can bring it in whenever we need to. So Bitcoins is the first one that I want to look at, and the main reason I look at Bitcoin is king. Whatever Bitcoin does, the altcoins follow. So we need to, whenever we're trading, we need to look at Bitcoin. So if you're looking at a higher time frame, you just need to look at this pattern and see how this pattern break out. So if your even shorter time frame trading hasn't been favorable at all for Bitcoin, we need to see how this structure break out. So go onto the daily time frame, draw this sort of structure, and see what happens. You could try and take a trade at the break of these lines, or preferably wait for a breakout out of this line or below this line, so that would be more of a stronger confirmation. Yes, ADA is on the list, guys. I will look at ADA. ADA is I think on the 4th or 5th from the list. This is the list that has been requested from me, so this is the list that I'm going to go through in today's stream. So that's the main thing of a Bitcoin. So am I bullish or bearish? Few people have asked me. If you look at the weekly time frame, we are in a uptrend. So if you ask me if I'm bullish or bearish, I'll be leaning bullish. But if we break below this 9,100 level, It's not the right one. If we break below 9,100 level and do this, then I won't be as bullish. And I think, to be honest, I'd actually prefer a spike down. I've talked about this before, a quick spike down and then up. I've got some orders at 8,000, 7,000 level. I'd love to buy some more Bitcoin. I haven't accumulated enough. I don't think you can have enough Bitcoin ever, because I'm a big fan of Bitcoin, and we've seen it happen so many times before, where it's just during that big spike up. I know a lot of new traders, they've not traded the Bitcoin for that long or not seen the 2017 bull market, and we've seen it happen so many times where it was consolidating, a big spike down, you know, about almost 40% there. How much is this? 30% here. We've seen this happen before, about 20, 30, 40% pullbacks. If we get something like that and then rally, I'd be really happy. That would be my ideal scenario for Bitcoin. For altcoins, however, if Bitcoin stays in this channel, altcoins will keep doing well. I highly recommend you watch my altcoin season explained video, what you need to know about altcoin. You'll know exactly when to trade altcoin and when to sell altcoin, because if we do get an altcoin season rally, this could be an opportunity of a lifetime. Again, I'm not saying my thoughts on altcoin is I don't care if it's an altcoin season or not. I want to make money trading altcoin. That's what I'm bothered about. I don't care about altcoin season. I just want altcoins to go up, and this is exactly what I've been doing. If you part of our group, again, I've been sharing signals, exactly look to where to buy, where to put your stop losses. I've been sharing in our Facebook group as well some of the coins we've been trading. You can check. That's not the right group. So you can see, you know, the link trader posted. Again, if you're not joined our free Facebook group, I'll leave the links below. But let's carry on with the stream. So that's my bias for Bitcoin is bullish. In the short term, it's not very favorable to trade, so maybe you should not trade as much short term. Wait for Bitcoin to break out, and if Bitcoin breaks out, please be wary of your altcoin positions. Take profit on altcoin. When everyone is bullish on altcoins, they usually go the other way, so be very careful, guys. Not a lot of people make money, so be very careful. BTC is going to be a stable bank transfer currency like XRP heading for. I don't know what you mean, but I don't think BTC is. I think Bitcoin is more of a store of value, similar to gold than currency. But that's my fundamental thoughts. So that's my analysis on Bitcoin, guys. I did take a small scalp trade today. What I'm looking for in the shorter time frame is I'm hoping it will form a higher low and break out into higher. So if it can break above here, guys, do a trend change, maybe a head and shoulders pattern here as well, inverse head and shoulders pattern, then that will be bullish for Bitcoin. This is what I'm looking to buy. So you could maybe buy here with the stop loss below, see if we can break above. That's the short-term Bitcoin play I am looking at. So I'm still in a position. I took a breakout out of here. I sold half my position here. I've got a stop loss below, and I'm waiting to see if we can break higher. So that is kind of my short-term play on Bitcoin. So that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. Let's have a look at the next one. The next one requested is XRP, everyone's favorite coin, XRP. So let's have a look at XRP. It's always the most requested coin on my channel. So XRP, guys, I took this trade at the breakout out of here. Again, this is not something I'm talking after the fact. If you go watch my XRP bull trend confirmation video, you'll see I talked about a breakout above this, and that was a really nice trade. If you look at the RSI, the daily RSI, it was turning higher. That's something I look for. The price isn't, so there's hidden divergence there. So I was looking for it to go up. Hi guys, yeah, I can read your comments. BTC may become stable once you achieve higher. Yeah, I think so as well. It might become stable in the future, but at the moment I think we're in a very early stage. I think Bitcoin goes a lot higher. I'm massively bullish on Bitcoin. And people say to me, oh, are you bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? I'm a trader first, so I trade a lot on my YouTube. I mainly talk about my trading strategies, but if you watch my trading and investing strategy, I invest in Bitcoin. I've got some Bitcoin in cold storage that I'll never sell. I'll ride it to 100k or zero. That's my thoughts on Bitcoin. I really like Bitcoin long term. Okay, I've got ADA on the list, my friend, and I'm gonna add siacon at the end of the list. And this video will be timestamped, so if you miss it, you can go watch it. BTC 6k soon. It could happen, anything can happen, but my thoughts will be that BTC won't go to 6k. I think it doesn't go to 6k. If it does, that will be bearish. If it spikes below and goes up, great, but I don't think it will do that. Anyway, so XRP, so this is where I took the trade. I took half off, and then I bought again at when daily closed above this red zone. This is a massive zone, Fibonacci zone, and I was very bullish. I took another position. I think I posted it in the group as well. Bought back XRP, pulled back at 2896. I think I bought it around here, 2896, and that was a really nice trade. That went up. I'm still in this position for less than one third of my position. I'm waiting to see what happens. We really need XRP to break out here. So a lot of the altcoins are in key zones now. You can see it's at near the 618 sort of level. Where's the 786 come in? Yeah, if it breaks below 786, I won't be happy at all. I really think XRP needs to have a breakout here. I think it will. I'm not sure if it's not probably going to go all the way high, so it will probably make a sideways consolidation, if you ask me. But I do think XRP is potentially, I'm already in a position. If it breaks out, I might add to my position. But I think what XRP will do is, if it will break out, then it would be like, can it make a trend change or does it go down? So this is what I'll be looking for XRP. I don't think it will just break into lower lows without a bounce, because you can see the RSI divergence coming in. So we'll have to see. I think XRP will go slightly higher, but I'm not as confident. I didn't want it to pull back below this red zone, because this red zone was such a big zone. I wanted it to break higher above. So yeah, it's not looking as good as I was hoping that it would stay above this red zone and break out. Now it's broken below. If you're aggressive, you could look for a shorter time frame oversold entry. If you're more safer trader, what you should try and do is wait for it to get above the red moving average, buy a pullback. That's the strategy I teach in my educational group. So that's what I'm looking out for XRP. Daily time frame, like I said, we've seen it happen so many times. Big pump and then dump. We do not want to see it happen again. We need to see a trend change on a higher time frame. Otherwise, XRP, if it comes back here again and again, then I made a video about, again, I don't get married to coins. I trade them when they look bullish. I sold XRP here. I made a video and I got a lot of hate, and I bought back here. That was a 25% cheaper. I bought it. So I'm more of a trader than an investor. But if I see XRP coming back below here, then XRP won't be looking as good. But I'm still happy with XRP as long as it stays above sort of that 786 level. So I think XRP should not go below 2650 zone. This would be my level for XRP for it to not go. And this ending my next educational video, I'm going to release it today, my next educational video. But the one after that I will make on patterns. This falling wedge works really well in crypto. I took a Bitcoin trade, Bitcoin falling wedge trade that worked quite well. And yeah, this falling wedge link took a trade that worked quite well. This falling wedge pattern works quite well. So that's my thoughts on XRP, slightly longer. I'm going to try and go through them slightly quicker. Let's talk about Link now. I made a video on Link a few days ago, so let's have a look at Link. Link is a coin that I always keep an eye out for. So Link, this is the longer term pattern I'm looking out for. But what I need is more volume. I need the volume to go up for it to break out. So if you're more aggressive, again, I took the trade on the 4-hour time frame. I took the trade here, as you can see, and then it was a nice little trade rally up to the top. It was a nice little profitable trade for me. But what I'm looking for longer term, guys, what we need is a break above probably 18,930. So if it breaks above there, Link, then you could look to buy, or you could look to buy if you're more of an investor. You could look to buy here and here and have your stop loss below and try to ride it. So it depends on what time frame you're trading. I'm a better shorter time frame trader, and you can see I'm in and out a lot of the time. There was a trade here on the 4-hour. I'll show you. Let's pull back to my moving average, the 282 Fibonacci level, a very nice trade, and then I took another trade here as well. That was quite nicely done as well. So there's few trades there that I've taken, but longer time frame, guys, link, I would be looking for a break above 18,930, and it should not go below, if it breaks below, guys, 1840 or 1750. If it breaks below sort of this zone, I can draw it across here. If it breaks below this zone, then I won't be as bullish on XRP, on link, as I am at the moment. But this is a pattern that I like to play. Some people would, buy it here and have stop loss below. There's a few different ways of playing it, but that's my thoughts on link. And link is a coin that I'll keep an eye out for, because if it does break, it can break hard. And one of the longer term prediction videos I made was, I said I sold my link here using Fibonacci extensions. And again, I'm not an expert in time cycle, but I did say after a big rally like that, it usually takes time for it to break up again. And what I said, 77 days is usually where I would look to buy, and this is the zone I had drawn. So it is actually pulled back to a zone where it can break out again. So I'm very happy to look at link at the moment. I'm still in, like I said, I'm still in a position, and I'll see if it can break higher above here. If it does, then that could be bullish for link. For longer term time frame targets, using Fibonacci extensions, I will target this zone. But again, please do not just buy and hodl. Take profits as you go up. 382 level would be big resistance. Look out for this Fibonacci levels. They can act as big resistance. So that's my quick update on link. Again, I've made a video recently about it, so you can go check that out. So the next coin that we're looking at is LTC. Keep ADA if it's the money you don't care losing. I mean, that's the thing for every coin, Akshay. For every coin that you own, you need to know, if you're especially investing, you can lose anything. All these coin, even Bitcoin, I know I'm heavily invested in Bitcoin, but even that can go to zero. That's investing, and especially crypto is so volatile. We have to be aware of all the different strategies. So LTC has pulled back into a zone that I really like. It's a big Fibonacci level zone, and I have bought a little bit of LTC. I want it to break above here now. I'm in LTC at the moment, so I want it to break above sort of the 72 to 73 zone, and if it does, we can have another rally. Yeah, that is something I've read about as well. China has a big influence on BTC. So BARKed, I'm not actually sure how much effect backed or BARKed will have. There's another issue with BARKed, as in people might short it as well with Bitcoin futures at 20k. So there's different possibilities. I'm gonna look at my chart to tell me what's happening. I'm, like I said, I'm more of a trader than an investor. So I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out on the charts to tell me what can happen. So that is what I'm looking at for LTC. From a higher time frame, it had this big breakout. Again, same as Ethereum. I posted this before, and now I want it to stay above. XRP, I made a video. It's gone below this red zone after the breakout zone. LTC is trying to stay here. As long as it stays here and breaks above, I will be happy to keep hodling LTC. I did take a bigger position, and if you followed me, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe and turn on the notification button. It really helps me out, and it motivates me to create more content and do more live streams for you. So I'd really appreciate if you're watching and haven't subscribed, please smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification button. Litecoin, I traded in this channel live from 8 months ago, before it even hits $50. So Litecoin has been a good trade, and again, this might not work, this might work, but I'm happy to risk some money in this. And Link as well, I made a video about it 7 months ago, and I wish I had bought and hodled until the end. I didn't, unfortunately, so I couldn't make that much money on that big rally that we had on Link. So this is the zone that I'm looking out for LTC, guys. If LTC breaks out from here, that will be very bullish, and you can see the similar sort of pattern we're seeing, a falling wedge sort of pattern on a lot of these coins. And XRP is Litecoin is the one that is actually trying to break out above, and I'm keeping a very, very close eye on Litecoin for it to break out. If it breaks out above 72, you could look to buy with stop loss below this red zone. That it would be my strategy. Quant, do you mean qtum, I think, is the same one. It's on the list. Matic is on the list. FTM, I don't think it's on the list. I'll add it to the bottom of the list. This I set QNT, right? I've got qtum. I haven't got QNT. I'll add it to the list. I wanted to spend an hour in today's stream, but it might be a bit longer than an hour. I'll try to go through them a little bit quicker now. So let's talk about Ethereum, guys. Ethereum is the next one. This is the most important coin if you're trading altcoins. Whenever Ethereum does well, altcoins do well. So Ethereum, I would say, is probably the most important coin. I bought Ethereum at this breakout, and I made a video about it. I said Ethereum could have a big breakout, and that was great when Ethereum broke out. And when Ethereum broke out, altcoins rally happened, and we've seen this happen over and over again. This is not something new. We see it happen time and time again. That's why it's so important to have trading knowledge and experience. And you guys that are in now, if we do get, and I'm not saying altcoin season, if we do get an altcoin rally, learn to trade again. I've got an educational group, or you could read books and watch charts yourself. Once you learn it, this could be an opportunity of a lifetime. If we do get an altcoin rally and we know how to trade it, I made more money in a couple of months in 2017 than I made in whole of 2018, because the market was suitable. People say, I want to leave my job and trade for full time. They don't understand. We're a slave to the market. When the market is favorable, you'd make more money. And oil is a coin that is a commodity I trade. Sometimes oil is great, it's trending and it's making me money. Sometimes it's not. So even if you leave your job and trade full time, you're slave to the market. The market decide when it wants to give you money. And I made more money in first 3 months of this year than I made, all of last year, because Litecoin, Bitcoin, they're all breaking out. So it's very important to have a strategy, educate ourselves, and if we do get an altcoin rally like we had, we have to be aggressive and make money, and be quick as well until the big time frame trend changes, because altcoin market cap, I think someone's commented here, is still not looking as bullish as we would like. Someone already I can't remember who it was, made a good point about altcoin market cap is something that I do keep an eye out for. So Ethereum is a really important coin, and at the moment it's still looking healthy. I took profit at 236 level. It carried on higher. I'm still in half my position. Where would I be looking for it to pull back and buy? Usually I look for the 50 to 60% Fibonacci level, and I'll see if I get a bullish structure here to buy. So these would be some of the levels I'd be looking to buy. Maybe the 382 level, sometimes it pulls back there. So these are some of the levels I'd be looking to get into Ethereum. And if we look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, that is looking good as well. This is the altcoin season indicator. If you watch my altcoin season indicator video, I recommend you watch that, guys. You'll understand a lot more. I'm not gonna go through that again. Altcoin season indicator, this is something that I look out for. Again, a pullback to around the 50% zone, the 20 level, 1900s level would be something I'd look to rebuy Ethereum against Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't break out, one thing I do look for is a BTC dominance chart. I don't know what is it 1? Can't remember what there we go, Bitcoin's dominance chart. This is something I look out for, and you can see it's broken down for the first time. It's made a daily trend change. This is something Bitcoin dominance chart I use with Ethereum chart to know when to trade altcoins and not. And if this comes back to this sort of level, the moving average and the 70 level again, and pulls back down, that could be very, very bullish for altcoins, and I'm keeping an eye out for it. Altcoins done really well here back in 2017. If we go back, Bitcoin dominance was falling because everyone was buying altcoins. That's when we had the altcoin season, and during these 2 months I made more money than I've made in whole of 2018. So this is what I'll be hoping for. So that's my thoughts on Ethereum. Let's have a quick look at matic. I'm going to try to go through this quickly now. Right, Right, so before I look at matic, there's a good question someone's asked what my thoughts on BTC goes down. So when Bitcoin goes down, I'll probably sell. So it depends on how it goes down. So if it breaks down aggressively with big volume and breaks below this structure, then I'd probably sell and watch what altcoins do. If Bitcoin breaks down and altcoins still don't break down as much, then I'd be like, something's probably going on, because usually when Bitcoin goes down, altcoins goes down. But if Bitcoin breaks down and altcoins go sideways, then I'd buy more altcoins and I'll look for setups to buy more altcoins. So don't just blindly buy or sell. I wait for a setup. That's the setup that I teach. So that will be my thoughts. I want to see what altcoins do. During a couple of the pullbacks recently, altcoins haven't been hammered as much as previously. And in my previous video a couple of weeks ago, I said altcoins are doing something quite interesting that I'm not sure about. So I'll definitely keep an eye out for what altcoins do. I'll probably sell if it was a big volume sell-off in Bitcoin or a big breakout in Bitcoin. But then I'll watch what altcoins are doing. If they still are in an uptrend, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin chart, then I'd probably look to buy more altcoins and trade more altcoins. I hope that answers your questions. Matic is not really doing anything. It's trying to find support. You can see this is a good support zone. I was looking to trade Matic here, and I took a couple of small time frame trades, and I think first half was a profit, second half was a loss, because it didn't break out here. I was very bullish on Matic when it was breaking out here, and I thought it could have a breakout. Since then it's just been here. I want to see it. If you're more aggressive on Matic, wait for a break above 145 level. Wait for a break above 145 level. If you're more of a safer trader, then wait for a break above this white line, which is at 160. So those would be the two levels I'm looking at for Matic. But at the moment it's in a downtrend. There's better coins to be trading than Matic. But if you're investing here with stop loss below, that's your idea. But I'm talking more from a trading point of view, and I know people don't watch this sort of video like trading versus investing. They watch my breakout videos, but I highly recommend you check this sort of videos out, because there's more important information in the videos that gets more lesser views. So I'm going to try quickly speed through these coins so I can go through all the coins you've asked me to look at. So let's have a look at BAT. I took a trade in BAT as well a couple of days ago. So when it broke up, it pulled back to my moving average, breakout higher. It was a nice little structure. We see it happen so many times, and almost a mini structure of what Bitcoin is doing. I sold at the resistance. I sold around here. That was a nice little trade. What I'm hoping for again is to get above this zone. This red zone is a massive resistance. If we can break out above this red zone, I'll probably make a video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button. I'll make a video explaining to you exactly where I'll be looking to buy, because that can be very bullish for BAT if we can break above this red zone. And it's looking good now. We can see the volume is coming back. So it is looking good for BAT and a lot of these altcoins, but BAT is a coin that's on my top of the list. The breakout zone I'm looking at is 2169. So if you're interested in BAT, maybe you want to write that level down, 2169. So that's my thoughts on BAT. Let's have a look at the next coin. The next coin on the list is ADA. I know a few people have asked about ADA, so let's have a look at ADA. I'll make maybe a longer term video, a video on it, just on ADA. So ADA is doing something similar. You can see this red resistance line I had drawn. It came to break. I didn't actually took my trade in ADA. It came to break above it. It failed and it's falling down. So what we want to see is a consolidation is fine. But we probably look to, again, just using simple Fibonacci. I try to teach trading very simply, so people that are part of my group, they know I teach very simple strategy. And again, just using Fibonacci, look at the 50 to 60% zone. I don't want to complicate it. If ADA needs to break out of there. If you're looking to trade small term, you could look to get a buy entry here, wait for a setup that I teach, see if it can give you a setup here and you can buy. If you're looking for more longer term, wait for it to break above 540, save yourself some money and time. So if you're not in front of the charts like myself, I sometimes spend up to 20 hours a day looking at charts. I'm sad like that. If you don't do that, then if you've got a full-time job, wait for it to break out above there, look to buy it, have your stop loss below here, see if it breaks out. That could be a trade if you're investing in ADA. You know, this was a level I said, have your stop loss below. Sort of a bottom fishing play is something that I teach as well, that people can look to use. So there's different ways people can look to trade. And that is something that I definitely recommend you guys look out for. So that's my thoughts on ADA. So wait for a break above 540. How are you guys doing anyway? Do you want me to carry on, or do you guys need a break? Is there a lot of content I'm throwing at you? So there seems to be a couple of thumbs up and thanks, so I will carry on. The next coin I'm going to look at is so this is the list if people are asking me. So this is the list that that I'm going through today. The next one is TRX, so that's the coin that we will be looking at now. So Tron is a coin people love to trade. This is one of the coins that's like a pump sort of coin. This coin loves to pump. Let's have a look at Tron. Where is Tron? Tron is always on my radar. Which core platform do I use? So I use, let me post it below for you. I use Coinbase to mainly hodl Bitcoin or trade a bigger position. I use Binance to trade altcoins, and then I trade on bitmex for leverage trading. I use bitmex, but mainly I use Coinbase and Binance. To trade altcoins, I use Binance. I'll post the links for you so you know which ones I look to trade. Let me have a look. Let me post this for Gonzalo, I think it is, who's asked me. So it's a very secure and safe way to trade. Coinbase is quite safe way to use. I use Coinbase mainly for my bigger position. I've got most of my money in Coinbase, and Binance USA is coming out. So I'm from the UK, so I can use Binance for my trading, but I know that some people can't use Binance in the USA, or they're launching a Binance USA, so that will probably have an effect. So you guys can look out for that. Don't know why it's not letting me post the links. Apologies, guys. It's not letting me post in my own live stream, which is a bit strange. YouTube won't let me post on my own live stream. Anyways, those are some of the things you can search. You can Google it yourself and find it, my friend. But I mainly use Binance. Not USA listens to you, but also others. HitBTC and KuCoin are two ones that I am looking out to trade, but at the moment I'm not really trading on them because the volume is not as much. So I mean, even on Binance the volume is not so good. So at the moment I'm not trading as much on KuCoin or HitBTC, but I am looking at it. So I use TradingView for my trading. I use MetaTrader I have used MetaTrader for my forex trading, but for my crypto trading platform I use TradingView. I'll post the link below if I can, if it lets me, or it might not. I'm going to carry on with the stream, guys. Let me just post some. You can check all the links on my if you look at the description, Gonzalo, there's all the links for it is available there, so you can just look at my so I use TradingView for trading altcoins. Anyways, I'm going to go back to the stream. I'll answer your questions at the end. So like Tron had a breakout again, as you can see, and it's looking good as well. I was looking for it to hold above here. So there's two strategies. There's only two strategies in trading. One is breakout, you buy breakouts, or one is a pullback. So you could look to buy a pullback on this red zone, which is 160 to 150 zone, or you could buy a breakout above there. So those are the two levels I'd be looking to buy. But yeah, Tron is looking okay, even on the hourly, 4 hourly time frame. It's not looking bad at all. You could look to buy Tron around this level with stop loss below, see if Tron carries on. If you really like Tron, let's have draw some Fibonacci. Yeah, the 618 comes around here as well. So yeah, 160 if you look to buy, 160 would be the level I'd look to buy in Tron. Let's have a look at our next coin. EOS is our next coin, guys. EOS is a coin that I traded massively, and the only reason I sold EOS was when it couldn't make a higher high. I sold EOS here, and EOS was a perfect strategy. This is the strategy that I teach. EOS was the most perfect trade I took, and EOS was in my top 5 coins. And please don't just watch this video, try and actually learn. You can join my educational group to learn more and improve your trading, but even on Facebook are some of the content I provide. The top 5 coins, I post this every month. The last 2 months wasn't great. The month before was awesome. This month has been brilliant if you looked at some of the coins that are in my top 5. So I highly recommend you guys actually watch it and use the information. So EOS, let's have a look on the daily time frame. The trend is changed to higher on the daily, which is very good. It has pulled back. I would be looking to probably buy EOS again. If it is bullish, EOS should try and pump from here. Let's draw some Fibonacci. You know, it's coming to the 382 zone. So this would be the level I would look to buy EOS. See if it holds this level. Go on to the shorter time frame, hourly. Wait for a trend change on the hourly and then get in. If it breaks, if it's trying to break support now, if it breaks below this and there's support below this, then that is not as bullish. I need it to break above, so that's something that I will be looking out for EOS. It needs to break above. If it breaks below this and makes a higher low, if it does this, I'm not going to buy. What EOS needs to do is this, pull back to the red moving average. And that is basically my strategy in couple of seconds, but it's a bit more to my strategy than that. But that is in a way two ways I'm looking to trade EOS. Wow, there's so many coins to go through. This might be a very long video. Let's have a look at REN. So REN it's forming this falling wedge, isn't it? REN is a coin that's in a big bull trend, so I will be looking to buy REN if it breaks out again. These are the coins that I like to trade. I don't like to trade coins that are breaking below. I like to trade coins that are going up. So REN is a coin that is on my list. It's in the top 5 coins. It's a coin that I definitely really like. And what I would like to see REN is to break above here, give us a pullback for us to get in and make some money from it. Next coin is RVN. Again, RVN is a signal that I provided in the group. So the 200 moving average, it's at a big support level. If it breaks below this, guys, I won't be interested in RVN. If you're in RVN, maybe have your stop loss below this red zone if you want to give it a room to run, but I wouldn't like RVN if it breaks below this red zone. on a daily time frame it is still looking okay, but I do not want it to go below this. We've seen it happen, breakout, then breaks below. If it does again, then I think it might break below this level. But I've made a video on RVN and I said I'm looking to buy. I think I posted the signal even on the free Facebook group. I think I posted this signal that it could have a breakout above. I posted it in the RVN ADA trade on this group. I can't remember when I posted it. That was 16th of September. I posted it in the Facebook group. So I highly recommend you join the group if you haven't already. Qtum is on the list. Let's have a look at Qtum. Just a reminder, guys, if you're enjoying this video, if you want to help me out, guys, I'd really appreciate if you can smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the notification button. So that was Raven coin. Next one is Qtum. I've not traded Qtum in a while. I've not looked at this chart ages. So I was looking to trade a breakout above there, and obviously we did not get that, and since then I've not really traded Qtum. It's been in a crazy downtrend. Oh my god. But you can see it's at a level where it's not been below. If you like Qtum from a fundamental point of view, again, this is not my strategy, but you could buy here with your stop loss below and see if it rallies from here. Rather than trying to chase crazy pumps, have a stop loss below, see if it rallies, and it's a low risk, high reward strategy. I would wait for it to make a trend change and buy a pullback. That's how I trade, but that's something that you can look for. It's in such a massive downtrend on the weekly, always higher lows and higher highs, so I'm not really interested in trading it. But if you're like Qtum from a fundamental point of view, that is one way you could look to trade Qtum, but it's not something I'm interested in. I think PHB is a coin that I am interested in. Red Phoenix, I think it is. I'm not sure. The reason for that is the volume is increasing and it's really trying to break out. So I've got, I'll set an alert here. If it breaks out above this zone, guys, Red Phoenix, this is a coin that loves to rally. So a breakout above, let's say 80. A breakout above 80 and I will be interested in PHB. Perlin, I've never even heard of this coin. Yeah, there's nothing interesting going on, is it? Nothing is going on, Perlin. Wait for a trend change. If you're really interested in it, you could do the low risk, low reward strategy. Have your stop loss below this support, expect it to hold. And that's not the strategy that I teach. I teach more of a trending following strategy. So this wouldn't fall in my strategy. But yeah, I'm not really interested in buying this, guys. You could, if it does something like spike below a volume capitulation, then turns up, you could look to buy here, trade a breakout. But yeah, I'm not really interested in PHB at the moment. Sorry, not PHB, Perlin. I've never heard of this coin. I'm gonna have to add this to the list. I've never heard of Perlin before. It's a quick update on Perlin. Let's have a look at ERD. ERD is a coin that I've traded before. A lot of these coins I've never even heard of, guys. So ERD made a trend change here. So if you were trading ERD, you could have. So this is, I would have bought it here. You could have had a nice rally. Let's have a look how much you could have made if you took. It went up 20% almost once it broke out above that. So some of the levels I'm giving you today, if these levels break out, then you can buy. You can also see if it holds here and starts to turn up, because I think it's a decent Fibonacci zone, probably the 618 level. It's back at now, exactly at the 618 level where it stopped. So go on to the 5 minute or something, wait for a trend change and look to buy this. This could be a level to buy this now. Have your stop loss below for a small trade. Cheska, what, I don't know what that means. That's my thoughts on ERD, guys. ERD is not looking too bad. It's trying to make a trend change, as you can see. So these are the sort of coins that I like to buy. I don't like to buy, so if it looked like this, I wouldn't like to buy it. Once it breaks above, you could have got in here, there's opportunities to get in, or even the breakout would have been a profitable trade for you. So that was ERD. Let's have a look at DOC. I think there's few people trading DOC in my group, and it's been a very profitable trade. I haven't personally traded DOC, but that had a crazy rally, DOC. Now, once something makes a move like that, I don't like to trade it again. Wait for a breakout trend change, because it's already made a big move and it looks more like a pump and dump. I've never heard of this coin. I don't know if it's going to carry on pumping. I think it's done it before. Big pump, sell, big pump, sell. I'm sure it's done it before here. Big pump, sell off. So that was a nice trade. You can see there's a big pump. So yeah, I'm not really going to look at trading this. People traded ERD and made money, DOC, but it's not a coin that I'm going to look to trade at the moment. If it breaks out and makes a trend change on the hourly time frame, you can buy this and see if you can make money from it. That will be what I'd be looking for. Pull back to the hourly red moving average, and if it gets sold off, it's dropped so much in a couple of days that if it does break out, maybe you can use this support to buy, but it's not a coin that I trade heavily. DOC. So ADA, yes, I have done ADA. I've done ADA around the 36-minute mark, so you can go back and watch it. I'm going to upload this video once I've done it, so you can re-watch this video free. So let's have a look at fuel. Fuel is the next one. Is it called Ether Party or something? It's a funny name, isn't it? I've never heard of this coin. So this is a coin that I like to keep an eye out for, because you can see it's in an uptrend. I don't know if you can call it an uptrend. It had a massive spike. So this is a good example. So the one that I looked at before, DOC. If DOC breaks out here, you could have bought it here for a nice trade. And if it does that, I'll look to buy DOC for it to do this. But I don't think, I've not really seen coins pump 200% and then pump and break out higher again. I've not really seen that. Again, this could do this, but I doubt it will do it. That's just my 2 cents, guys. From my 5 years trading experience, I've not seen it happen. You're better off following my trading strategy that I teach, step by step, of knowing support and resistance, changing the trend, and using entry strategies. I'm posting my overview, bringing it all together video later today in the group, so you can check that out and join the group. There's 1 slot available for the current price, then the price goes up every month, so you can check that out for the last spot that I've got available. Yes, I have done Chainlink was the second one, third coin that I looked at. Yes, the reason for that, the price is closed because I'm adding educational content. When people joined, I didn't have the full educational course. Now there's over 10 hours worth of video. That's why I'm charging a bit more at the moment, and the price will go up again next month. And the $20 will be closed, and the reason for that is you can have access to all the old videos. So my full trading strategy, from risk management to candlestick pattern to trend trading, moving average, you've got access to the videos. The next videos are going to be about entries and exits, so you're going to have access to it all. That's why the price of it is going up, and there's 1 slot available on the $20, then it's going to go to $30 after that. So if you're interested, Frey, you can check that out, guys. I'm not forcing people to join. If you want to take your trading to the next level, then you can join. If not, guys, you can watch my live YouTube videos. All I ask from you guys is to subscribe and turning on the notification button. I'd really appreciate if you turn on the notification button and smash the like button. Thank you, Purple Gorilla, appreciate it, man. If you have any questions, learning, just message me below in the group or any of my social media. I get loads of messages, so sometimes it takes me a bit longer, but I try to get back to everyone. So thank you, Purple Gorilla, for joining the group and giving a shout out. So that's my quick update on fuel. Let's have a look at the next one. ZRX is the next one. I mean, ZRX is a big coin. You can look at it on the dollar time frame as well and look to trade it on the dollar, and you can see how it's done. If you go to the hourly time frame, I mean, I don't know how much Purple Gorilla studied my course, you would have had some entries here. You know, that's a sketchy one. It's not the ideal one, but that's a really nice entry strategy on my with my strategy, Purple Gorilla. I don't know if you've looked at it. I didn't trade this. But if you look at my let's have a look at ZRX BTC. I did take a trade on that one. ZRX on my list. I'm looking for Binance. I don't know why I can't find the one that I'm looking for. It's a bit annoying, that is. Yes, Fred, do check it out, mate. It's a really good course. I highly recommend. But you can join for a month, see if you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you can be part of our community. And there's going to be big things coming up as well. So once I've released the course, I'm going to start an educational group where I go live 3-4 times a week and trade together. You guys can post what you want. That's going to be coming up shortly in the next couple of months. I think my course is going to last for another month or two. And then I'm going to create a live group where we can trade together. So against Bitcoin, guys, you can see there would have been nice entries as well. On the higher time frame, I'm going to look to buy it pullback. Once it rallies so much, it is looking okay. So you could look to buy a pullback. Why I don't like buying here is because you could be buying the top and then it could go down. If you buy it here and it doesn't go up, then you take a small loss. But that's a simple way of trading. Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah, take your time. There's no rush. It took me, I think, 2-3 years before I was starting to be profitable. So it's a long journey. People, you know, to be a doctor, you have to study for years. To be a footballer, you have to train for years. People seem to think trading, you can come in and make money straight away. You need to use my information and build it to make your own strategy to be successful. So it does take time. So that's my update on 0x. It's looking good. I'd be looking to buy pullbacks. I'll probably draw my Fibonacci, wait for a nice pullback to enter, probably around the 50 to 60% zone. That's the level that I usually look for. So it might be consolidating, and if it is really bullish, it might form like a triangle here and then break out. So I will keep an eye out on ZRX. It is looking like a good coin. Let's have a look at DAG. Never heard of this coin. I don't really trade on HitBTC. I don't like their exchange. I've had issues on their exchanges, so I won't be able to analyze this for you that well. But it's in an uptrend by the look of things. It's looking okay to me. So yeah, you could look to buy pullbacks or breakouts. It looks like it's running out of steam a little bit. You can see the trend was up, now it's slowing down. So it might, you know, take a bit of time before it rallies again. Yeah, this is not a bad coin. If I was trading on HitBTC, I would look to have traded this. Siacon, it's a popular coin. Let's have a look at siacon. Siacon on Binance. Yeah, wait for a trend change. It's looking okay. It's trying hard to break out above on the daily time frame. This would be my, if you're in this will be my target. I'll take some profits here. So the 22 level. If you're not in this, it's looking like it's trending higher. You could enter. The chart doesn't look pretty at all. It's very difficult to trade it when I can't see the candlestick patterns properly. But yeah, if you're in this will be my target. If it breaks out above, I might look to buy or buy a pullback. But yeah, I'm not really interested in siacon. I don't really trade this one. But if it breaks above, take some profits at 22, and if it breaks above, you can buy again. The last two coins of the stream, guys. FTM. It's a Binance coin. I know it pumps hard. This coin has not done well. You want to be trading coins that are trending up. I've given loads of examples of coins that are trending up. Look to trade coins that are trending up, not coins that are breaking down. Yeah, I'm not really interested in this, guys. You could look to buy here with stop loss below, but that's about what you can do with it. I'm not really interested in trading that. Final coin of today is qtum. It's on HID BTC. I've never heard of it. Yeah, it's not looking good either. It's a bit bad to end my hour-long stream with qtum. I might not even include qtum. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I've talked about Bitcoin initially, what my thoughts are. It looks to be turning up. I did say I wanted to make a higher low at the start of the stream and break out. So it seems to be doing something like that. So let's see if it can carry on. If it breaks above this red zone, that's good for Bitcoin. And that is what I'm watching for it to do. And another coin that I'm looking closely is Ethereum. I really want Ethereum to break higher. Because when Ethereum does well, altcoins do well, and it can pull back further. Those are some of the levels I'm looking for it to pull back to, but I will be interested in buying Ethereum again for it to get the higher low. And I'm not saying it's going to break out into new highs, but I'm going to try and trade it for a small little bounce. So thank you very much for joining me today. It's an hour-long video. It still looks like people are watching this, so I really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel, and share this video, guys. It really helps me out. It motivates me to create more content. Share this video with your friends and family, and smash that like button and turn on the notification button. Again, you can, if you want a full trading course, you can join my trading course, and I provide signals there and we trade together. You can join this group. But what I ask from you guys is turning on the notification button and smashing the like button. I'd really appreciate if you guys do that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again next week with another live stream. Especially if altcoins are doing well, I'll be trading a lot and providing a lot of signals. So this is a great time to be learning. So thank you very much. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon with another great video. Thank you very much.